A calmer night in Ferguson as a search continues for the gunman who shot two cops. Good morning, I'm Miranda Khan, and this story tops your Newsmax Now update. A candlelight vigil was held last night for the two officers who were shot yesterday.
I think that what had been happening in Ferguson was oppressive and objectionable and was worthy of protest. But there was no excuse for criminal acts.
The protest last night was more peaceful than Wednesday night and into the early morning hours Thursday when the shots rang out. Both police officers hit were released from the hospital yesterday. At least one local official says the key may be to get people off the streets altogether.
What I really think we need is a curfew. I think that it's unsafe for everybody out here after dark, not just the cops, but the protesters that really do have peaceful intents.
A $10,000 reward is now being offered for any information leading to the arrest of the gunman. A healthcare worker who contracted Ebola in Sierra Leone is now back in the States. The patient is being treated at a hospital at the National Institutes of Health in Maryland. The worker was admitted early this morning. No word yet on his or her condition. This comes a day after the World Health Organization estimated that the Ebola outbreak has now killed 10,000 people. There may be more trouble for a pair of Secret Service agents. The Washington Post now says two agents who appeared to be drunk and hit a White House barrier apparently drove right through the scene of a bomb investigation. The suspicious package turned out to be a book, however. The Secretary of State is in Egypt today. John Kerry is there for an economic conference and for talks with Egypt's president, who has been asking for American military hardware, including tanks and planes. The transfer has been held up since 2013. Coup in Egypt. The Egyptian president says the need is dire as they face the threat of ISIS in neighboring Libya. Former producer on the show Survivor has been convicted of killing his wife. Ruth Brusiford Redmond has been in a Mexican jail for the last 4 years after his wife Monica was found dead. Authorities say she was strangled. He's been sentenced to 12 years behind bars. And we're seeing video today of a skier who survived an avalanche on the Swiss-French border. A group of friends were skiing in January when all of a sudden the snow started to slide. James Mort, an Australian, was buried under several feet of snow. Luckily, he threw his ski pole up at the very last second, so his friends were able to find out where he was. He was freed after about an hour of digging. Wow. We'll have another update coming your way in about a half hour.